Hello everyone. I bring you some news. Benedict XVI, His Holiness, has named me the new Archbishop of Milwaukee. I'm humbled by that appointment, but it is the church request, it's his selection that now will take me from this side of the state and move me to the other. I look forward to the challenges that the Archdiocese of Milwaukee will present. However, I do leave here with some regret. For I have come to admire and to respect and to love this diocese. Its priests, its religious, its deacons, the curial staff, the lay faithful. They have been definitely a part of my life, and I have loved the relationship that I've had with so many of you. Obviously you can understand the little reluctance in my mind to leave such a wonderful diocese, a diocese that we've helped to form and to fashion together. We've had dreams and hopes which will still not be fulfilled. However, I don't want you to concentrate on that. I want you to look back and to take a look at what we've accomplished. I've only been a bishop here for a little over 4 years, 4 years and 8 months in fact. And in that 4 years and 8 months, we have done some wonderful, wonderful things for the diocese. First, we've created a pastoral plan which will help prepare us for the year 2025. The Crosse study says that at that time we'll only have 85 active priests. So the priests and the lay faithful have come together and formulated a plan. And that plan has taken 165 parishes and without closing a church or a building, has allowed us to be able to look to the future, to be able to do sacramental ministry, to provide Mass for everyone within the diocese, and no one will be more than 7.5 miles from Mass on a Sunday. What a wonderful achievement. But it was only done because there has been collaboration and creativity on the part of our priests and the part of the lay faithful who look to say, how can we best serve Christ in His church? How can we best do that? And as a diocese, looking forward and saying, these will be our resources, here's how we'll be able to maximize them for the good of our Lord. We completed an over $50 million capital campaign. That capital campaign was directed for the good of the parishes, the schools, the diocesan institutions. When you look back, you see God's hand and providence in all of this. We did that, and we started that just before our national economic crisis. So we accomplished it, and because we did that, we have been given a stability today that we definitely would never have possessed. Of course, we are still hurting like everyone else from the economic crisis that our nation has experienced. But the diocese is in a much better position because of our work in that area. When you take a look, we are computerizing all 165 of our parishes into a single computer program. All 165 of our parishes will have one program that they will work out of. This places us among the top in that area of all dioceses in the country. And when we finally complete our financial aspect of that, we will be a diocese who will be online throughout our entire diocese with a single system. Makes us almost without peer in the United States. What a wonderful, wonderful achievement. We've individually incorporated all 165 of our parishes and all of our regional schools. We went from being a corporation sole to individual incorporations. Now, That may seem like legal gobbledygook to many people, but it was significant. It was significant because there was a mutual trust in the local community to work in collaboration with the bishop to see their community organized around an individual incorporation of each of our parishes. That has helped us to give more identity to ourselves in relationship to the other Catholic dioceses in Wisconsin, as well as to give us individual identity to each one of our parishes. We've ordained 6 young men to the priesthood. I can tell you that many bishops throughout the country would be pounding their chest to be able to say that. And we have. And where does that come from? That comes from literally creating an environment, a Catholic environment, a Christian environment, where the challenge to respond to a vocational call can be received by an individual with a sense of openness and pride and support. 26 women, young women, have been assisted in going into religious houses and communities over the last 6 years. Think about that. If every diocese in the country were to have that same, we would be experiencing a religious renaissance in this country. You've done that. You as the pastors, as the priests, as the religious, as the deacons, as the lay faithful, you've come together and you've held up devotional life. And you've talked about the importance of serving Christ and His church. Yes, for some, 4.5 years may seem all too short, but it's 4.5 years that God has given to us. And I am very proud that I believe we have made great use of that time. We've been good stewards. And I'm confident that we, together, even myself on the other side of the state, will continue to be good stewards. So I tell you without hesitation, I'm envious of the bishop that will come in to replace me. I'm envious of the wonderful faithful that he will inherit, of the wonderful collaboration and creativity of the priests, of the religious, of the deacons, of the curial staff, of the lay faithful. I'm envious, but I'm very proud that I can consider myself a part of that history and a part of that tradition. When I was being installed as the new bishop in the Diocese of Crosse, I ended my homily with a statement. I said, now I belong to you, you belong to me, but we belong to Christ. That will never change. So as I leave this diocese, rest assured that I take you into my heart with prayer, my memories, as I approach the challenges that will be placed before me by our Lord and His church. God bless all of you.